friends, welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you're new here, I hope you like what you see, and if you do, please subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. So today we are going to decorate my 3-tier tray for the 4th of July. I'm also going to show you how to make inexpensive signs. The one I'm going to be working on is for the 4th of July, but it can be done for any holiday. And if you don't have a tier tray, don't worry. At the very end of this video, I'm going to show you how to make a very inexpensive dollar store pedestal that you can decorate just like a tier tray. So I hope you stick around. Okay, my friends, let's get started. First, I just want to say I do not have a lot of 4th of July decorations. Unfortunately, the stores were pretty much sold out of everything by the time I went. I hit dollar store, Michael's, Home Goods, and Hobby Lobby. So I was able to get a few things, but most of the stuff was sold out. And as I mentioned earlier, I've never done a tier tray for 4th of July, so I had nothing on hand. But I think what I have is going to work, and hopefully we can get something put together that looks really nice. I did want to mention though that my tier tray has wire base to each shelf. And it does make it a little bit more difficult to decorate because things kind of fall through the cracks here. They kind of wobble and all. But, you know, I'm going to make it work. That's simple. So let's get started. First, I'm going to show you the items that I have to decorate with the tier tray. Okay, so what I usually like to do when I start doing my tier trays is start with my largest item first. I think what I'm going to do is start with this sign. And, oh, don't like. Let's try it in the middle here. Alright, and I believe Home Sweet Home, so since I have myself a little home, I bought this at Christmas time from Target, I believe, and it lights up inside. I don't know if you can see that. This is just a little button. You can take it out, take this out, and then just turn it on. But I usually don't light it up. So since it says Home Sweet Home, I think we'll add my little house here. We'll put that on the side here. And then, I'm going to try maybe adding a star. Okay, don't like that. These little plants here, I actually bought, I was playing around with these. I bought these at Michael's. They had red, white, and blue, and I thought they were really cute. So I went ahead and trimmed a few off. I got this little bottle, I believe. I got that at Michael's as well. The only problem was those stems were so hard to trim. I had to get my husband's, I don't even know what these things are called, to cut the little pieces off. So let's try adding some greenery. I'm going to do that. And what else do we want to do? Do I want to add a star? Let's try putting the star back now once I've removed that. Like that. As you can see, this is what I was talking about, how they fall through. Alright. Alright, we're going to leave that one like that for now. And then let's work on the top here. Again, this was another greenery that I bought. I believe I got this at Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to put just my greenery in here. And then I think what I'm going to do is add this up top like that. And as you can see with this tier tray, this makes it a challenge sometimes too to decorate when you have these pieces here. I prefer when they're open so you don't have to work around it. But you know, I love this little tray, so we're going to make it work. So we're going to decorate it like that. Move it forward a little bit. Okay. What are you thinking? No, I don't like that. That's way too big up there. Okay, let's try this one. This one's a little bit smaller. We'll put that there. And then let's add, what do I want to add? Put in this star maybe. We'll add this in the back. I'm not overly crazy with the red. The two reds kind of don't work well for me, so I don't like the way the stars line up. This is not something that just comes, boom, it's done. You just kind of got to play with it. Try different things, see if you like it. I have this here. Let's see. Maybe turn that sideways. Put that there. Like that. I think I like that. Let's see. What do you think? And then what we'll do is fill in a little bit with some greenery with the little picks that I bought. And it'll take up some of that empty space. So I usually do that last. Okay. Then I had this bandana. Alright, let's see if that'll work. And then what I want to do is add in, this is like a little lantern. I got this at, oh my, Michael's. They had different sizes of those. And I'm just going to add that on this side. And the reason I'm putting it over here is because I like to alternate. We have the jar here, and then we're bringing it down here. And then I have this little sign that says Flip-Flops, Fireworks, and Freedom. I'm going to show you how I made this later on in the video. So I think what I'm going to do is plop that right there. Show. And then what do I have left? To turn this around a little bit. Get that to come forward some. Put that to the side. And what I think I'll do, this red isn't as bright as most of the reds that I have going on. It's pretty close to that one though. Oh, that's cool. So what I think I'm going to do is kind of tuck it back here a little bit. And then it'll hide a little bit of the back side of that sign. And then maybe put this star here. And what I'll do is add this little blessed sign. This is ceramic, so that's kind of why I wanted this down here, so it'll sit on it and not fall through. So I'm just going to hook that there, I think. Maybe behind it and just kind of leave it like that. What do you think? What do we think? I think I kind of like that. And you see why I like to take apart the pieces like this, because you can maneuver it a little bit better. I don't know if you can see that. See, I want to hide that. So I'm just going to put that in like that, and then I'm just going to tuck that in right on top of it. And then, let's see, maybe we'll add a little bit of white. Mix the two here. Bring that out. Do a little more hiding of the stem. Just kind of put it in like that. There we go. See how that works? I need to tilt that just a tad. Okay, and then I'm going to do is up here. So, there we go, my friends. I really like the way this turned out. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. And I'm very surprised because I felt like I didn't have enough stuff for the tier tray. And it looks like I had just enough. Let's see if we can give you a view. What I'll do is take the camera down and do a close-up of it for you. Okay, now that we have completed the tier tray, I just quickly wanted to show you how I updated a current sign that I already had. So I had this little wooden plaque that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. As a matter of fact, I bought two of them, one for my tier tray and one for the dining room. It looks like a little wooden palette that says Home Sweet Home. I just thought it was really pretty and I love the colors. And I had this on the tier tray for spring. And then when I was getting ready for this tier tray, I had taken it off and thought, oh man, wouldn't it be cool to have one just like this for the 4th of July? And of course, you know, I started thinking and I thought, how can I do this? So I went online and started looking around and I found some clip art that I really liked. And I will link the website where I pulled this clip art from. And this, for those of you that know me personally, you know this is very fitting. This clip art says, flip-flops, fireworks, and freedom. I just thought that was so cute, and you all know that I love my flip-flops and wear them all year round. So what I did was I downloaded this from her site, which was free, and again I'll link the site below, and I went ahead and resized it and cropped it, printed it out on my color printer, and then I went ahead and just cut it out, and then what I did was just took it, plopped it right in over there, and look at that. Is that awesome or what? I just wanted to show you how to make a very inexpensive pedestal that you could decorate if you don't have a tier tray. The items that we're using are just from the dollar store and Michael's, very, very inexpensive. So the first thing that we're going to use is a burner cover set. It's a 2-piece set from the Dollar Tree. There's a small one and a large one, so we're going to need 1 pack of those. I'm actually going to show you 2 different types of stands using both of them. The next item is a jumbo pencil cup. I know, you're thinking, Kelly, what are you doing? The other item is just a candlestick holder. And the last item from the dollar store is these beaded necklaces. There's 6 of them in here. Use those. And then we are going to use this I got at Michael's. It's a chalky finish spray. It was, oh my goodness, I would say like $11, but I used a 50% off coupon. And then we're going to need some E6000. This is a permanent glue, and also we're going to use a hot glue gun, and this is just temporary to hold it together. You can just use this, but at some point it will fall apart. So I'm using both, that way it'll keep it together. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is take these out. And like I said, we have 2 of them here. We're going to start with the larger one. Once you turn it over, and we're going to take our pencil holder here, cut off the little tag. And then what we're going to do now is turn it upside down, and I'm going to center it. And then once I center it, I'm just going to eyeball it. Then I'm just going to make a little mark around the edge there, just to give me a little guide when I glue it back. Okay, and that looks centered. So now what I'm going to do is take a little bit of my E6000. We're going to put a little bit around the edge here. That. And then what I'm going to do is put a little bit of hot glue on here, just to help keep it in place. And this is where my little circle comes into play. And I could center it right in the middle there. We're just going to hold that down. Oh, that's hot! Hold that down right there. Okay. Now it takes a little while for the E6000 to dry, so you want that to dry overnight, which is why we're using the hot glue. Okay. And I think that's good. Now I think you can probably start to see the idea here, what I was going for. Actually, that's kind of cool if you think about it. It kind of goes with the farmhouse. The reason I picked this was because it put me in mind of chicken wire, and I'm doing kind of like a farmhouse theme, but we eventually will paint this. So the next thing I'm going to do is take my beads and just need 1 string for each one, and then I'm just gonna pop that out. And then what I'm going to do is put a little bit of the E6000 and a little bit of the hot glue, and I'm going to glue these around the edge. Okay, so let's get started with that. Okay friends, now we're back inside. Everything is dry and I wanted to give you a quick look. I think I'm going to leave this one just like this with the white. It's a very matte finish because it's chalk paint, so it's not shiny, so it has a little bit of distress to it. I like it just like that, and you can just add a little sign, some little flower off to the side. Give this a little bit of distressing. So what I think I will do is take some of my brown chalk paint and just kind of rub it, like, you know how when tables and things get worn and they get paint chip off around the edge. I think I'm going to add some brown paint to that and try to make it look chippy, I guess. I'm not going to use a paintbrush. I think what I'm going to do is just use my brown paint and a paper towel. Try wetting it a little bit. Oh, look at that. It's a little bit white in there, and I'm going to add a little bit more paint. Friends, that'll do it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that I inspired you to get out your tier trays and decorate for the 4th of July. If you have any questions with any of the DIYs that we did today, please leave a comment below and I'll answer anything that I can. So thank you so much for joining me, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.